Hi everyone, welcome to Ekascloud. My name is Sivaraja. Today our task is how to create Windows VM and how to install web services in particular VM, how to create the web page. So now start our sessions now. First of all, if you create resource group, what is resource group means? It's a collection of logical resources like VMs, storage, and etc. So networking, so etc. So resource means it's a logical collections of resources. So create, I try to resource group name, any one name, site -rg, and this is our regions. So worldwide many regions are there. I particularly use East US regions. Now I just review and create. This is a way of creating resource group. So once again, resource group is a collections of resource, logical resources are there. So next I try to create virtual machines. Choose the option virtual machines, Windows virtual machines, create virtual machines. This is our free trial subscription only I am using. So select resource group. So particular resource group, all logical things are there. So now I try to create Windows virtual machines, name called Windows, and region East US. Availability options, no infrastructure redundancy is required. Now only choose, and our and next is, this is our RAM and CPU size, two virtual CPUs and 8 GB RAM. This is a 1 month cost. This one VMs. So now only I am using trial versions. So trial versions maybe I am using 15 to 30 minutes are using. So our login model is go as you pay as you go model. And next, username ESKS ABC, and next allow the ports RDP and HDP. RDP is remote desktop port, HDP is so leave it. And the networking, decides using networking, which packet is travel the network site. So if you want anything, you choose the option. So many options are there. So now I am only using default. So go to next. This is management options for VMs. So no no one can changes these sides. And next, this also no one can changes. If you want create tags, otherwise you go to review plus create. Go to review plus create. This is our per hour cost 6.9 rupees. I'm using pay as you go models only. So choose the options create. Now go to create the VM inside the resource groups. So process is going, submitting our deployments, and now our deployment is in progress. This is our details for our deployment names and subscription, free tail subscriptions only. And this is our resource group names, and this is a correlations ID. Each and every VM's one ID is created. So now is deployment is in progress. After particular resource, go to resource. Now how to access this VM? So in Azure portal VMs only accessing remotely. How to access? Each and every VMs created, one public IP is created. So copy the public IP address and go to our local machines, mstsc. This is a command to open remote desktop portal and copy the public IP address. Now connect. Now I try to connect and put the username and passwords vs. So this is our Windows VM. This is our Windows VM. Now I opened Server Manager. What is Server Manager? It is tool to manage all services in Windows Server operating systems. So in Server operating system, as an administrator to install the roles and configure the roles and use the roles. So now I try to install the IIS it means web services. So this is an option to install web services, open server managers, and add roles and features. So add a roles and including feature also installed. So now I select these options. Now I select these options. So just refresh this server manager. I check add roles and features. And again I open server manager. Add roles and features. Just a minute. Add roles and features. So this is an option to install web services. Next, we check click next. And this is a default options only. This is a details for names, system name and IP address which operating systems are using. Next, now I choose web services options, web services IIS, and roles and features are also including installed. So add features also. So now check web server IIS. Next, so already we'll check just a minute. So now what I do that open our Azure portal, create resource group. So inside I choose resource group. Inside create one Windows virtual machine, and that Windows virtual machine log in our RDP remote desktop services using remote desktop services, and copy the public IP address and open the Windows Server VM, and inside the VM now I try to install the IIS services. Now its installation is completed. Close. So see there in I go to now Windows RDP machines. Inside C drive inet pop. So these default web pages are there. So now it changes in default web pages some small changes. Now Ekascloud. So now save this web pages, and now I try again in this side. Just to refresh the page, open our changes. This side is replicate. So this is a way to create our resource group and Windows virtual machine, and install the IIS. So thanks for watching this webinar, and we will see in future webinar. Azure Cloud platforms. So thanks for watching once again.